So my name is Heather Wallace, as she said. I am known as the Timid Rider. I have a blog and book. And the book is Confessions of a Timid Rider. That's what's here showing as a literary entry and for the Winnie Awards this weekend. This is my second year at Equus Film Festival. And even though I'm a timid rider, I am fortunate enough to represent the Gobi Desert Cup as the official media consultant. So officially, the Gobi Desert Cup is a 480-kilometer ride over 6 days throughout the Gobi Desert over various trains, and it's 80 kilometers a day. The riders all come together, we camp together, we come in and we have 12 hours to finish the course each day depending on the terrain, and the course does change every year because, you know, Mongolia can change any minute. So you have to be aware of what's going on with rain or drought or what's going on in the areas, and it's an adventure. And the beautiful thing is it was founded by an FBI 3-star endurance rider, Camille Champagne, and a leading Mongolian veterinarian, Nara Adia, and they work together to really make it a cultural experience that supports and employs the local Mongolian nomads and helps to sustain their way of life so they don't have to move to the cities. And it also gives the world a chance to come and see Mongolia, come and see one of the most ancient ways of living and a really truly horse-centered society. And in doing so, they can learn Mongolian horsemanship, they can interact with the herdsmen, really immerse themselves in the culture while having this endurance race over 6 days. The nice thing is it's a points-based system, so it isn't a free-for-all, it isn't the first one over the finish line and, you know, no looking behind you. There's a very large safety protocol. We follow FBI regulations, and we have 2 FBI qualified vets on staff who have dedicated their lives to horse welfare. So it's really horse welfare and people welfare who come first. And so I had the privilege this year of attending, even though I'm a timid rider. It was a bit of a shock that I even went for it, but I think if you don't have passion for something, then you shouldn't be doing it. Like, I have passion, so that's what makes me work harder and makes me challenge myself and test myself, and that's what the Gobi Desert Cup is about. And it's about finding out what your limits are and pushing past those limits to live your very best life, and in doing so support a culture that has so much to teach us. And so I'm really grateful to be here to talk about it today, and as the media consultant I do the writing for the press and the photography for them, and it's just an absolute blessing.
Thank you very much. I'm sure that's exciting. I can't imagine doing that because of the fact that you're riding not necessarily your own horses.
Right, it's a horse you don't know. Each
horses.
day you have very quickly within the first 10 kilometers to get to know that horse, how it works, who it wants to ride with, and how to get yourself to the finish line at the end of the day. My first year attending, and for the Gobi Desert Cup, it was the 2nd annual ride, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. And I remember waking up one morning and I hear just the pounding rain on the Gare, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm not ready for this, because it was so wide open. There was mountains in the distance, and we looked outside and we couldn't even see the mountains. I was like, this is not good. So we get all the horses mounted, everybody's decked out in their rain slickers or rain pants, everything, and you know, we have an array of riders. Last year we had 18 riders from 7 different countries, and they go from anywhere from, you know, champion endurance riders to eventers, jumpers, and you know, we even had some moms who do a lot of trail riding. And I was like, oh no, someone's going to bail on this, and it might be me. You know, I'm stuck in the car taking photos. This is crazy. And you know, we couldn't see anybody's faces, and I'm just thinking, this day, like, we're not going to get anything done. Let's just get to where we're going, like she said. And the horses go over the line. They start, and they're trotting off into the distance, and everyone's in really good spirits, you know, because it's Mongolia. We're here for the adventure. And the next thing I know, they reach the top of the ridge, and the rain completely stops, and there's a huge double rainbow, and it's coming straight across the horse line where this beautiful pond and this double rainbow. And so some of the officials, you know, were so excited. We're like, this is good luck, this is Mongolia, everything changes in an instant, you know. And so a lot of our herdsmen stopped and were taking pictures, and we're all jumping, trying to touch the rainbows and everything like that. So, you know, we have our little photo shoot done, and we get in the cars and we're following the riders because we have checkpoints at 15 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, and throughout to the end of the 80 kilometers. And so as we're following some of these riders, they're stripping off their clothes as they're riding, trying not to spook the horses. And finally we just stopped the trucks. We're like, everybody just hand us your jackets. And it ended up being, you know, 90 degrees that day, bright, blistering sun. And so we experienced everything. We experienced the pouring rain, the beautiful rainbows, and the blistering sun. And I think, like, for me, that was the most Mongolia. That, you know, that was because you just have to roll with it. You know, you don't know what you're going to experience that day, but you're there for the adventure, and you're there just to be open to it.